all about tracking your food intake without counting calories the most effective way. All right. So I'm breaking down the most effective way to manage your portion sizes without ever counting a calorie or every calorie at that or weighing each bite. I'm Jacqueline. I'm a nurse practitioner, ACE certified personal trainer, a mom of four. You could say two kids and two for babies. So, first up, I wanted to tell you why it's important because when you don't track your food intake, okay, it's easy to overeat too much at once. And what that does is it slows down the metabolism. And that's even if you're eating clean, you guys. So it's not because basically portion control, like overall, it helps regulate your hormones, your hunger hormones. It helps balance your blood sugar without spiking and then it dropping so much so fast. And it helps you actually not feel so bloated. The more you eat, the more that's in your stomach, the more it is apt for you to feel bloated. So it's not about restriction, guys. This is the first thing I want you to know. It's about eating the right amount of food for your specific body, your goals, and your lifestyle. That is huge. All right. So, the most effective method, if you don't want to weigh every single thing that you put in your mouth or track every single calorie, is to use your hands. And this is exactly what I teach my busy women that I train. Why? Because they are portable, they go everywhere with you. And basically, they're proportioned to your specific body, so your specific nutrition needs. That's why it's so important. So, pretty much, um, okay. So let's go through what this would look like. So you would do a palm, all right, of protein. So like chicken or tofu would be your palm portion of your protein. Carbs would be a cupped hand. So that could be like a sweet potato or some brown rice or some wild rice. Your fats would be your thumb. That would be like your olive oil or your nuts, your seeds, that type of thing. And then veggies, the green leafy stuff, that's your fist. Okay. So if you are extremely active or you're working on building muscle, you can slowly double like the protein and maybe a carb or two at, around your workout. If you are just strictly wanting to lose fat overall, I would definitely recommend sticking with this recommended guideline and then just kind of see how you feel. And I want you to ask yourself while you're doing this too. Do you feel full? Are you satisfied? Are you snacking in between your meals? If so, that's your cue to adjust something. All right. It's not about starving yourself or depriving yourself. It's always about fueling your body for your specific needs. And that is how it works. So let's apply this in real life. So, say you're about to eat lunch. Here in Scottsdale, Arizona, it's 11 a.m. So, what you're going to do is think, okay, protein first, right? You're going to do a palm of, let's say, salmon. All right, a palm of salmon. That's for your specific needs. And that's probably around like 20 grams of protein. Your cupped hand, let's do a cupped hand of like quinoa. You can put some seasoning on there, however you like your quinoa spice is completely fine. And then do roasted vegetables, a fist. That'd be the green leafy stuff. It could be some broccoli, asparagus, cauliflower, peppers, like some bell pepper, some carrots, something like that. And then you're gonna wanna do a thumb of avocado. I know it doesn't seem like much, but remember, it's your body. So you can do a thumb of avocado oil, olive oil, some nuts, sprinkle some nuts, some hemp seeds or something. Excuse me, something. Um, so that's how you do it. That's how we do it. When I travel and I'm out, I don't count and track every single thing I put in my mouth, but I do pay attention. And that's how I've been able to maintain my results over like 15, 16 years now. And remember, this is key too. I didn't mention this. I did mention to make sure you're eating to where you are 80% full, but eat slowly, guys. Eat very slowly. Make sure you're eating nutrient dense foods most of the time, 80% of the time. And then drink water. Stay well hydrated before you actually start eating to help prevent the mistake of thirst for hunger. All right. So it's not about eating less or restricting yourself. It's about eating the appropriate amount for you. And that is how it's done. All right, loves, I got to catch a flight. So I wanted to pop on here and go over that with you. Tons of love. Thanks so much. Let me know if you found any value out of this or what your next topic is going to be. I'm going to try to go live once a month with nutrition stuff. So I love nutrition. I can geek out on nutrition like all the time. It's just time and between trading and stuff. So all right, tons of love. Thanks so much for coming on with me. Mwah. Bye.